Hello, dear explorers. Today I'm going to discuss a subject that fascinates many of us. I'm going to talk about Lilith. And I feel that this passing from the Scorpio energy and going into the Sagittarius energy was inspiring enough for me to make me want to share about this subject more publicly. Usually these contemplations I keep very private and I felt invited and inspired to present how I see Lilith and to invite you to dare to take this journey. That's a very interesting one. So from the astrological point of view, I wanted to present the three phases in which Lilith can go through. You can easily find these activations in your natal chart, and you can use your natal chart as a kind of guidance in order to better understand the journeys of Lilith, the inner journey and outer journey of Lilith in your chart. In case you want to calculate it by yourself, you can go to astro.com, and at the extended chart section you can write some codes. The asteroid Lilith is 1181. The dark moon Lilith is age 58, and the black moon Lilith usually appears in the chart, is already calculated, and is that symbol of a moon with a small plus. I will also write this in the description, and good luck finding your Lilith positions in the chart. If you need help with calculating the chart or any information, you have my details below. So I would like to speak about this journey and why Lilith has 3 steps in the journey. So first is the asteroid Lilith. The asteroid Lilith, the 1181, is the first part of the journey. That kind of Lilith, I will share about my asteroid a bit more in the video, as it's one of the placements that inspired me to make this video. So the asteroid is about that initial spark of rebel femininity, that kind of inner curiosity to go and live life according to the rebel yell inside. It's the original type of Lilith, that kind of untamable spirit that knows what freedom is and wants to explore freedom. So look where the asteroid is, what aspect it does, what sign it is in, and contemplate this asteroid in your life and its story. I will shortly share mine. The second part of Lilith is the dark moon Lilith, the age 58 calculation in the charts, and the dark moon Lilith, or the Valdemat Lilith, is the one showing the pain Lilith goes through, the internal feelings Lilith has, the fear, the hate, the rage, jealousy, everything that might be there after she decides to take the journey, maybe into the underworld, or maybe the journey to face her own demons, or the journey to explore freedom or reality. There goes the dark moon Lilith, facing us with our darkest and most intense feelings of rejection, of too much passion, and so on and so on. And it is considered the second moon position. So maybe you know your moon, you might take a look at the second moon, the dark moon Lilith, and see, is it in a water sign, is it in a fire sign, is it close to the ascendant? Just explore more about it. And the third phase of the journey, called the black moon Lilith, the classical position of Lilith, the one we find in the charts, the one with that fascinating symbol, is the integration of Lilith. Lilith that discovered her potential, that understood her wounds, that understood her rebellion. It's a virtual point that presents this movement between the moon and the earth, and it's the type of courage to cut whatever doesn't suit us anymore. It's the courage to come from the journey and just live life according to who we are and to the inner power and inner freedom we explored in our lives. So take a look in your chart, see which are the phases, which are the signs that activate your phases. Is any of them close to the ascendant, close to the descendant? Just explore more about it. And my personal contemplation about Lilith was inspired by finding out the asteroid position in my chart. That's the part of the journey I mostly identify with, and one of the strongest placements in my chart. This is why here you have the illustration of the inner fire, and this is why it's so much darkness because my asteroid is in Scorpio, conjunct my moon in Scorpio and Pluto. So for me, the Scorpionic energy was very intensely always, and it was an inner fire and an inner passion to discover more and to, maybe even have that Persephone type of journey. And here, the painting that kept falling is a painting I've done some time ago. It's an abstract representation of Persephone looking at the world. It's a kind of phoenix bird Persephone that I felt very connected to. So I wanted to invite you to do this journey and explore which of the Lilith talks to you, and how does this journey of Lilith feel in your own life. I find it a very personal and empowering journey, and I would love to know more about it and how you resonate with the Lilith in your charts. And in case you are a fan of human design and gene keys, also calculate the gene key that activates these placements. I personally prefer working with the asteroid Lilith and the dark moon Lilith more than the black moon, which is, as I said, virtual point, but feel free to explore the ones that make more sense to you. And thank you for listening to me and entering my darker space. See you soon.